Yes, there was a card show on the weekend, and for the first time in a long time, it wasn't just a bunch of Pokemon. There was some sports there, although there always is. But for the first time in a long time, I bought enough stuff to make a video. So let's begin. Y'all are here to look at the binders. I did get a couple other cool cards. Nothing for my PC. This is all stuff for ComC. But random Stumble out of 100, $3. All of these were $1 each. I got probably like 50 or so cards. Not showing them all. But this Luke Robitaille Chronology Time Capsule with a Kirby Doc Mini on the inside. It's out of a 90, not 98 or 99. It's out of 90. But it was in the dollar box, stickered at $30. I did ask if the stickers meant anything. They didn't. Luongo Zenith Rookie, Larkin, Peachy Glossy Red, Marchessault Auto, Mikko Lehtinen, not the Leafs Mikko Lehtinen, the Nashville Mikko Lehtinen. For $1, whatever. But here's the 3 binders. I paid $200 for the 3, so whatever, I don't know, $65 each. Whatever that comes out to per average on each of these binders. So let's get into it. Start with Stamkos. I love looking through these binders. I think y'all do too. So this was the cheapest one. These did have individual prices. I think Stamkos was $50, Bury was $180, and Howe was $100. And I ended up getting them for all for $200. Got a bit of a discount from the seller, who I bought from many times before. This is not the same stuff as Edmonton. If you remember that show, I bought a bunch of binders. Those were all sets. These are teams, a different seller, not from Edmonton. But there's a tough 0304 Reflections Basketball Gold retro out of 50. It takes a little while to get into anything too notable with Stamkos stuff. None of those are rookies. But it's cool. I was hoping that was a variation. It's not. Always got to check with those 1920 base. There's some cool inserts in here though, for sure. Nothing, super extreme. Some tougher base cards that you don't really see too often. Not that they're worth a whole lot, but 14-15 Series 2 portraits. This is one of the better inserts. Can't really see the hologram effect on it, but from, I believe, 09-10 McDonald's, the Superstar Spotlight, or In the Spotlight, and I forget what these are called. But relatively tough inserts, probably like $10-15. Love the Champs Red, not worth a whole ton, but they're cool. Young Gun Checklist, old canvas. There's an Ovation rookie in here somewhere. There's a couple old Tim Hortons inserts. Retail only. It's out of $4.99. Random OPG Premier base. That's cool. Prism die cut out of 50. Got some old retros in there. Couple cool looking crown inserts. These were tough, a little tougher back in the day. Good looking card, but not worth a whole ton. Some other Team Canada and junior stuff. I'm not sure if that's the draft pick redemption card. It could be. I don't believe so. It wouldn't be worth a ton if it was anyway. And yeah, that's probably the coolest one of the bunch. 10-11 Crown Royal Ice Blue out of 10. So yeah, pretty cool. First binder anyway. I don't know where that Ovation rookie was. There it is. Yeah, Ovation rookie from the box set. It's kind of cool. But yeah, on to the next one. So now we got Pavel Bure. We got a rookie card in the front here, in the front pocket. It's just the English. Also not one of the really weird hologram errors. Did look for that. But yeah, the Bury's a little more interesting than the Stamkos because there's a lot less modern stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff most of y'all haven't seen before. That's out of 290, I think. 240. Yeah, strange. That's a blue parallel from Heads Up. 0203 maybe? I don't know. I've opened a box of that on the channel. Cool Topps Heritage, an atomic insert. The thing with a lot of these early 2000s inserts is that they look super good and they're super cheap. Like most of these are a couple bucks each, um, and they're really nice. As you can see, this first bit's organized by team. Got Florida aside from that one. But yeah, some great looking cards that are dirt cheap. Most of these will pop up on ComC. The rest that aren't exactly worth submitting will go to my dollar box at the shows. But yeah, pretty basic stuff so far. It's a third star. Picked up those a handful of times. These are great looking cards too. These Ultimate Victory Statures. Pretty cool looking cards. OG stature, you could say. It's a silver script, gold. One of the nicest base cards, the holographics base cards. It's not the awesome parallel, unfortunately, but that's okay. Good old SPX base. A couple heritage short prints. There's a Cardsupial with the Luongo mini Cardsupial in the back. One of the stranger things from Pacific Days. All tops is the O-Pee-Chee version. And that's cool. I think that's probably like 10-15 bucks as well. Not the limited heritage. There's some strange stuff in here. In fact, there's even an autograph in here. There's the lid for a box of Be a Player memorabilia rookies and traded 2000, 2001. There's a Young Guns that's probably 20-ish bucks. O-Pee-Chee Premier Special Effects, like 5-10 bucks. Mad Hatter, the Jello. I sell so many of these food cards. They sell pretty good too. I get like 5-10 bucks for most of them. Although my player selection has always been good. Buying these binders like Lemieux, Bork. I've sold so many of them. Yeah, the Canuck stuff gets a little better. There's a Pinnacle by the numbers. These are really good. The Crash the Game golds. I don't know the exact name of this insert, but they sell pretty good. The cheapest one on ComC is 65 bucks, I think. I'm not going to get that for it. I'll probably get like 20, 30. A lot of these Crash the Games are also good too because they have so many variations. There's a Specialist, that's good as well. And then the Holo Views, not super valuable. That one I think is better, but yeah, I got a cool Trade Refractor. Looks great, not worth a ton. It's a cool PC card for anyone who wants it. Nice looking cheap beret. I don't think that's the gold version. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain it's not. If it is, though, it's got a print run of, I believe, 10. This is not the variation either. I did check. Lord Stanley's Heroes at a 2000. Triple Diamond Gold, that's kind of cool. Premier Cut, nothing super valuable. Not embossed. Got a Crash the Game Prize Gold, that's cool. The Heritage Series, these are cool too. They are out of 1,000. Great looking cards too. Super nice in person. Star Quest Double. Got a Old Metal Universe. Old Metal Universe and the Fleer Retro Metal Universe. So we got both of the Metal Universe berets. It's kind of cool. Northern Lights, a slightly shorter printed insert. That is the promo, not the real one, unfortunately. And just some more random stuff. Not an Atomic or a Refractor. I got the Zenith base card. Surprisingly tough base because they were only in the rip cards. There is a Retired Canvas. Great picture on it too. That's probably around, I think, 20 bucks as well. Retired Canvas short print. There's a Clear Shots, another tougher insert from the 90s. Not super tough, not super valuable either. Probably like 10-20 bucks, I would think. Dominators out of 5,000, another popular insert from the 90s. Great looking card. The Pinnacle Gamers. They're cheap too. Still worth it to put on ComC. It's probably like 5-10 bucks. There's the 5th anniversary rookie And the last page is pretty fun. First, we have a Bure Brothers card show at the Peony Agrodome, July 18th and 19th, 1992. I did not go to that, for I was not born yet. And we have an autograph here, some sort of strange in-person auto, could be fake. It's on just a Kodiak picture, so really strange. Obviously not worth a ton, because it's not authenticated or anything like that. But yeah, that's the Bure binder. And now onto the Howe binder, the biggest one of them all, but it's a little deceiving, as there are a bunch of magazines in the back. We can look at these just quick first. Old Beckett's, which are surprisingly fun to read, to check up on like all the old values and stuff. Like, ooh, it's funny looking through like the going to like the Gretzky rookie and seeing what they're worth. The Gretzky O-Pee-Chee is priced at $500, or in good grade, $850, or good condition, I guess. But yeah, let's see how old this is. 90s stuff was the newest. Cool Paul Correa portrait. And talking about the hot rookies, Jean-Pierre Dumont and Alexander Zadvolchenkov. I can't read the name, but yeah, they're honestly fun to look through. Not worth a ton. Some of these like Sports Illustrated ones might be, but yeah, they're surprisingly fun. Get to meet Jeff Carter. And, yeah, they can be fun to look at. Got a 99 2000 Pacific, now available at 7-Eleven. That's pretty cool. Center ice proofs, those are pretty expensive. All of the Pacific proofs are pretty expensive. Yeah, really strange, some of the things you'll see here. What is that? In the game used? That was a good product. Yeah, just fun to look through. Some peanuts. Anyway, now onto the cards. Gordie Howe. Lots of cool stuff in here. Nothing extreme, but just a lot of $1 to like $10 cards. Some couple cool base cards. Quad diamonds. I hated black diamond back in the day. At least back in the day, I mean like, I guess 05 to 2014, 15. I wasn't a big fan of the diamond format. There's a lot of these in here too. The Artifacts Legends base. And there's another one. That's a base short print. Really great looking card. A couple partial insert sets. I was hoping there would be like the Gretzky Howe one. That's like super short print. But there's not. 5 Victory. There's a Young Guns from 0405, one of the retro Young Guns. Some of these 0405 Young Guns are like super common. This is not one of them. I don't know. Like, to my knowledge, there's no like short prints in the set, but some just pop up a ton more than others. Another Artifacts base. That's not a short print. I wish it was. Another Artifacts base. A couple of wire photos. The Johnny Bauer and Howe one's shorter printed. The way these work from 11-12 Parker's Champions. So the more players you got on the back, the shorter printed it is. So it's one thing to note. Rookie update base, $9.99. Got a couple of reprints here, obviously. Not the Gordie Howe Parker's rookie everyone thinks of. The size is wrong, first of all. But there's a lot of Parkhurst reprints and that kind of stuff in here, as you can see. There's a Cherries Picks, slightly tougher. A Chronology base out of 222. None of these retros are the blank backs. And as you can see, also, there's 2 97-98 Topps Blast from the past, so that's cool. There's an Immortalized that is the silver. It's a little hard to see. There you go. Surprisingly, these aren't worth as much as I thought they would be. There's one on ComC for $18, and there's recent sales for around the same on eBay. Again, some more reprints. No auto on these, I did check. I wish, but there's not. Some more insert sets. And then second last page, a couple cool cards here. The best one, though, for sure, is the 0405 Upper Deck Canada exclusives out of 50, so that's pretty cool. Houston Arrows. It is a checklist, but still pretty good card. I will take that. If you're into, it's the only of this. It is the only Gordie Howe WHA exclusive card, if I recall correctly, but doesn't make much of a difference. Great looking base card too. 09 or 0809 champs. Amazing. But it's probably the best card of the bunch. And then the last page, a couple random cards, but this is cool. WHA, I forget the year, card number 1. It's in decent shape too. As you can see, it's probably not one I would grade, but it's decent. The backs of these are always off center like crazy. But yeah, that's it for this show pickup. Couple cool things. I'll probably have more of these binders. I know the seller has more. What players, I'm not exactly sure. No, Gabrick's one of them. I'd like to get Gabrick, get some cool King stuff out of there. But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment below, all that sort of stuff. That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.